Subscribe to the StoryLab 2.0. Now let's begin. The last call at midnight. The rain had been falling since dusk, turning the streets of Dhaka into mirrors of broken light. Detective Arman Blake stood by the window of his office, watching the city breathe in shadows. Midnight was close, and midnight was when lies usually slipped and told the truth. The phone rang. Arman didn't rush to pick it up. He never did. Desperate people hated silence, and guilt hated waiting. On the fourth ring, he answered. Detective Blake, a trembling male voice said, "My sister is dead. And they say it was suicide. But I know it wasn't." Arman closed his eyes. Suicide. Another family broken by a neat explanation. "What's your name?" Arman asked. "Rafiq Hassan." "My sister, Maya Hassan. She died 2 nights ago." Arman turned back to his desk, already reaching for his coat. "Send me the address." Maya Hassan's apartment was on the 7th floor of a modern building. Clean. Quiet. Too quiet for a crime scene that was already closed. According to the police report, Maya had jumped from her balcony after leaving a short note. "I'm tired. I'm sorry." Arman hated short notes. Rafiq waited inside, eyes red, hands shaking. "She was scared before she died," he said. "Someone was following her." "Did she tell the police?" Arman asked. "She wanted to. But the next day, she was gone." Arman walked to the balcony. The railing was smooth, untouched. No scratches. No fingerprints. People don't jump so neatly, he thought. Inside Maya's bedroom, Arman noticed something strange. The laptop was missing, but the charger was still plugged in. People planning suicide don't clean up their digital life. Someone else does. The next stop was Maya's workplace. Nova Tech Solutions, a private cybersecurity firm. Her manager, Mr. Khalid, smiled too easily. Maya was brilliant, but under pressure, he said. Long hours. Stress. "Did she work on anything sensitive?" Arman asked. Khalid adjusted his tie. "All our work is sensitive." Arman noticed a flicker. Fear, maybe. Before leaving, Arman checked the company exit logs. Maya had stayed late several nights before her death. One name appeared repeatedly after midnight. Imran Chowdhury, senior systems analyst. Imran lived alone. Expensive apartment. Cheap lies. "I barely knew her," Imran said, arms crossed. "Funny," Arman replied calmly, "your access card says otherwise." Silence stretched. "She found something," Imran finally said. "Illegal data transfers. High-profile clients. Blackmail. Who was involved?" Imran swallowed. "People above me." "Did you threaten her?" "No. But someone else did." "Who?" Before Imran could answer, the lights went out. A gunshot echoed. When the emergency lights flickered on, Imran was on the floor, dead. One clean shot to the head. The window was open. Midnight air rushed in. This wasn't suicide. This was silencing. Back in his office, Arman pieced it together. Maya found corruption. She planned to expose it. Someone followed her, pressured her. When fear didn't work, they staged her death. But who ordered it? Arman revisited the police file. One detail stood out: the first officer on the scene. Officer Rahman. Arman requested a private meeting. Rahman arrived calm, confident. Too confident. "Why was Maya's laptop missing?" Arman asked. "Probably stolen before the jump," Rahman replied. Arman slid a photo across the table. CCTV footage from a nearby shop. Officer Rahman leaving the building that night, with a laptop bag. The room went silent. "You're smart, detective," Rahman said slowly. "Too smart." Arman leaned forward. "You were paid to clean the mess. You didn't expect her brother to call me." Rahman smiled coldly. "Justice is expensive. So is betrayal," Arman replied, pressing the recorder on his phone. Rahman's smile vanished. The trial shook the city. Nova Tech executives were arrested. Corruption exposed. Officer Rahman sentenced to life. Imran's murder linked back to the same network. Maya Hassan's name was cleared. Rafiq stood beside Arman outside the courthouse. "You gave her justice," he said. Arman shook his head. "She gave herself justice. I just listened." That night, as Arman returned to his office, the phone rang again. Another call. Another truth waiting in the dark. Arman picked up the phone. "Detective Blake," he said. Midnight had arrived. And the city still had secrets. For now, this is where our story ends, but the journey doesn't have to. Let me know what you felt in the comments. I'd love to read your thoughts. Thank you for spending your valuable time with me. If this story touched you, don't forget to subscribe. It means more than you know. Tap the video on your screen, and I'll meet you there.